Hello everyone, peace of the Lord Jesus Christ with everybody. Our topic today is, as usual, about the Quran. Another mistake in the Quran, in the endless mistakes in the Quran. You know, we knew the Quran is a book talking about things in a physical way, not spiritual way. And the proof of that, all the videos of Muslims, not me, they are trying to prove that Quran have miracle science. When you talk about science, you are talking about physics, not spiritual, right? When you talk about Quran discovery of space, whatever they try to say, you know, this is a physical, this is a physic, this is not spirit, has nothing to do with spiritual. So all the time Muslims try to prove to us that Islam go with science, which means they are trying to prove to us that Quran is a physical book, not spiritual. Because spiritual have nothing to do with physical. You know what the idea, what the reason to prove to me that God, Allah, He is the one who told us about sky expanding. Is that a spiritual teaching or physical teaching, or science teaching? This is science, physical teaching. Have nothing to do with spiritual. Expanding or not, what would do with that with my salvation? So this is a physical teaching. So the Quran is full of those. God of Islam supposedly is trying to teach me about physics, about His creation, about the world, what He did, how He created. See? This is what the Muslims trying to say to us, and this is what the Quran trying to say. Not the same in the Bible. The Bible is not like that. The Bible most of the Bible, we can say maybe 95% it's a spiritual book. We don't talk about things physical. Like physical for us is Jesus Christ and the cross. But why He died for us is spiritual. He did not come to die really, just to die for fun. The reason is spiritual. So all of us, we agree that Christianity is full of spirituality. Islam, it's a physical religion. You die, you kill, you fight for Allah, what you will have? 72 horny women naked in front of you in the bed, and the 300 boys, milk and wine, and a lot of sex, and this is the reward. So nothing is spiritual. It's about sex, pleasure, food. Your belly will be full. Your private part will be horny. So everything on you is about physical. Your existence, you pray to God to get physical promises, not spiritual. Because sex is not spiritual. Food is not spiritual. 300 boys are not spiritual. Wine, milk, honey are not spiritual, especially money. So now, let us see the verse and what the verse is saying about, or what this verse is talking about in the Quran. This is surah in the Quran, surah 51, verse number 49. The God of Islam is saying that He created everything from pairs. Now what those pairs mean? In the Arabic it is zawjain, which mean wife and husband. Not really pairs. But you know what? This is what the Muslims translate. I will go with it. I have no problem with it. It's fine for me. Now, to understand what the verse is saying, we will go to number one Imam in the Islamic world. We can pick up any one of them. But Al-Qurtubi is number one. Or we can go to Ibn Kathir, or any one the Muslims want. This is Al-Qurtubi. And as you see, this is the Islamic website, government website of Saudi Arabia. He is saying that it's mean that God, Allah, He created everything two, male and a female. And regarding soul things, like things is not alive, like sky and earth, moon and sun, day and night. So there's two kind of a creation. The kind is for the human or animals, which is alive, have a spirit inside, and the things is materialistic, like sun, sky, day, night, etc. Okay, so he is saying all the creation of God have to be pairs, zawjain, wife and husband, or male and a female, to make it correctly better. ذكر وأنثى. Now the question is very easy. Is everything in this universe is male and a female? Absolutely not. This is a very stupid thing to say. Actually, the huge number of creation of God on the top of this earth is the one who have no gender at all. Like what? Like the bacteria. Inside your tongue there is billions of bacteria. So even the numbers of bacteria are a lot better, higher than a human being. Like all of us, how many? 6 billions human. The bacteria, the one just in your tongue, one just in your tongue, is billions. A lot more than what all the universe have for a human. And bacteria, they are not males or females. You can go to any sources you want and you will see that bacteria are not male and female. The bacteria, they produce themselves by cutting themselves apart. The bacteria will cut itself millions of times and will make millions of bacteria. There is no sex. There is no male. There is no female. The Hydra. You can go and search about all kind of, all sources. The internet is open in front of you guys. And you will see the Hydra, the Paramecium, bacteria, viruses, all those don't have gender, don't have male or female part. They have nothing to do with sex. Even they have no sex. They don't do sex. They produce themselves by cutting themselves pieces. When the cell, it's one cell creation, it's one cell. When the cell reach a size, cannot take it anymore, this cell will spread itself twice. That's simple, clear. That's it. And will grow up again. And that cell again will grow up until it's reached a certain size, cannot grow anymore, and will split again. Split with split, split. This is, we will have billions of cells, and this is how they grow. And this is how they produce. No sex, no gender. So Allah, when He say from everything in the Quran, and this is the Quran to make things clear. I'm not the one who is saying that. I'm not the one who is translating. This is the Arabic from min kulli shay, from everything. And of everything we have created pairs. So everything have pairs. No exception. If God of Islam, He said, I made most of things male and female, yeah, this is correct, it's okay. Maybe He's talking about a human only. But He is not talking about a human, He's talking about everything He created. And you know what? Even if He's talking about a human, it's not correct. Because all of us, we know, there is something, it's called she-male, which means someone, and it's not his fault or her fault, to be a male and a female at the same time. She is a male and she is a female. There is something, it's called third gender, even for the human. Do Allah know about it? And remember, we are talking about a book is saying things in a physical way, not a spiritual way. If this is a spiritual way, I will not make a point about it at all. I will take it, so what? Yeah, it's a spiritual way. Like, we made everything, male and a female. Like, maybe He's talking about only, how God, He brought this, the human to this universe, Adam and Eve. But it's not like that. It's about everything is male and a female. We knew, and you can go and search in Yahoo or Google right now, you will see a lot of kind of fish. They start as female, and in a certain time they turn to be a male. The same fish is a male and a female. For a period of time she is a female, and later she is a male. You will see a group of fish. There is one of them is male. When this male fish die, one of those fish, all of them they are females, will turn to be a male, a male for all the group. And I saw with my eye, this in Discovery Channel. There is a lot of animals who live in the ocean, they are not even male or female. And when you say from everything male and the female, there is insect, who they are not males or females either. There is a plant who they are and have nothing to do with gender. They can produce by their own. There is no pairs. Remember here he's saying pairs, not only male and female. It's about male and the female as pairs, which means you by yourself you cannot be both. So this is a very clear evidence that the one who claimed to be God is not God and Allah is a false God. Please guys, listen carefully, and I hope you learned something new today. Peace of the Lord Jesus Christ with everyone. See you soon.